welcome to Ryam.
We forgot, we didn't plan ahead today.
Okay.
I mean, like, we're going to leave you hanging, but like you just sit there for a while and it'd be awkward and people would be like, why is there this big weird gap in the podcast? And there's not a big...
edit that out.
Well, thank you for that, I guess.
That is if you trust Kate, what she just said, that is.
As we all know, Kate is very trustworthy when it comes to prank planning.
Yeah, so here's the problem is now knowing that Randall is the mastermind, he was my best boy, and now I found he's the mastermind, I don't trust anything. So
yes, I was the face tank of it all, but the real power behind the shield was Randall all along.
I lied.
Lies.
You don't know what the truth is.
I don't.
Hey, hello, Angel.
Okay. So I guess we'll get moving in. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a lot of fighting to do today. We're at a turkey shoot, basically. But before we do that, I'll ask everyone to, answer, introduce themselves, because this week's question, Gaffers, was actually inspired, I think, by an off comment from last week about us shilling products if this ever got like massive, and would we do like NordVPN or something like that. So, I was wondering, Gaffers, what product would your character want us to sell on the show? What would they be? What kind of NordVPN or MeUndies or whatever other those random, like, internet advertisements that people do? What would your character want? Would your character be their enterprise?
Does the point of inspiration offer still stand?
It does, and for the background,
Okay.
I did tell the Gaffers that I would give them 3 points of inspiration if they came up with, like, a jingle or some other, like, copy that they would have us read, that Allie or whoever would have us read as part of the commercial.
Okay. I can go first. I'm Kate. I play Allie, our half tiefling, half kitsune monk. Allie is... A, excited about the fact that she goes fast, and B, she's kitsune. She's a bit of a prankster. So, are you tired of boring days and boring food? Try new Harry's brand hot dog. Magic and mayhem in every mouthful. Now with Peggle, breakfast, and second breakfast options. Must be 18 or older to order. Some flavors may be toxic to dogs, cats, and individuals named Gary, but spelled with an I at the end. Harry's brand hot dogs not liable for excessive hair growth, teeth growth, or nose growth that occur as a result of eating a hot dog. The toe growth is totally on us. Currently only legal in New Jersey.
Everything's legal in New Jersey.
Everything's legal in New Jersey.
Or Hot Dog Man is from.
Wow, that's amazing. I can go next. I have nothing nearly so fantastic. I didn't come up with an advertisement. I was thinking about trying to come up with one on the fly, but I can't follow that up with some like half-baked improv, so I'm not even gonna bother. Kate deserves all the poi for that. Anyways, Nikki has her own line of lightly enchanted prank goods, heavily fueled by Allie's R&D department. Nikki's nefarious knickknacks.
Okay. No jingle?
No jingle, unfortunately.
Okay.
I didn't think that far ahead.
I can go next. I also did not write a jingle. I am Deb. I play Tessa the Tiefling Paladin, and I was kind of struggling with this. The only thing that I couldn't get out of my head that she would want to sell, I think, would be an enchanted key that would allow you to get through a locked closet door.
Yes.
But she totally would do that in a very benign way and totally wouldn't think that some rogue would use that to get into people's houses.
I feel
like, yeah, you can use it if you get stuck in a closet, and everybody be like, yeah, but this will get into people's houses.
I feel like she's gonna have that infomercial where it's like the person like can't hold all the bowls even though they're perfectly stacked up, like every typical infomercial. Like, do you have this benign stupid problem?
Like, oh yeah, it was like somebody's trying to pour spaghetti into a pot and it just goes everywhere like an idiot. Yeah.
Yes.
I love those. Those are so good.
Amazing.
Like, why can't you open a cabinet? Just like shit falling out.
Okay, so my name is Randall, and I play Kiki, the Kinku Tinkerer. Now, you're saying a product, not like a franchise?
It could be whatever
franchise.
you would want, yeah.
Okay, then I got it. So then, 100%, I would franchise Kiki's Mentor's sex toy shop, which is Tinker Tits Toys. Right size sex toys for everybody, because she is a gnome and got tired of shopping for sex toys that didn't fit her or her partners of various sizes. So she caters to, Goliaths to gnomes and like everyone in between. So 100% Tinker Tits Toys would be. I would probably like pilot it somewhere like Berlin or San Francisco to see if it took off. And then,
those are the places one pilot sick things.
yeah, and then go from there. Or in this day and age, maybe stick to
See,
not even a brick and mortar. Yeah, but 100% Tinker Tits Toys, custom made and customizable.
I feel like you definitely need a brick and mortar store though, because you need a sign that says Tinker's Tits Toys somewhere on the planet. That needs to happen.
Yeah, her mentor was a retired sex worker with the Badgers, and she was just a gnome, and she just so she did just fix other random things like clocks and stuff, and then she had the back room. Yeah,
the back room. All right. Well, last week, like we said before, Gaffers, there was a lot of death and mayhem as you ripped through this fortified area, going fast, making booms, using the gruff. But before that, though, as part of the operation, Nikki, you were taken by a Shadow Legion operative into underneath of the main encampment where all the mooks were fighting, as your colleagues were providing a distraction. So, what you were doing in that meantime is kind of carefully sneaking your way down there. What you found is a large portal, like a gateway to the Fae, and you found that there was a lot of other Fae probably associated with this druid gentleman you do not like, trying to come through. So where the Gaffers, where the Gaffers found you was they came down just in time to see the druid himself had shown up. The rogue from Shadow Legion said, I need you to break this. I'm going to go after him. And the rogue that you were with, the Shadow Legion rogue, and the druid, druid took off, rogue went after him, and you have been left to try to shut down this Fae Gate. So I would like you to make 2 Arcana checks, please, to see if your progress before your friends get there.
Okay. 1d20 plus. What's my Arcana these days? Fucking plus 20. Let's go. I rolled a whopping 7 and also a 12 for a total of 32 on the better one.
Okay, so as you, this looks like a portal situation, gate. You're somewhat familiar with those.
A little bit.
But the,
not a lot, but a little bit.
A little bit. But that druid did something weird with this gate, but you managed to show that you do something that you can, it's still up and active, but
I can tell you exactly what I do if that helps.
Please feel free.
So one of the things that I got as part of my what's the word, Paragon class finally, is I can open a little hole in the weave and just raw chaos kind of flows out of it, generally fucking up the region around it. So I'm gonna just put just the tip of my finger through the portal and open a pinprick on the other side, and the gate's not going to be very happy about that.
No, but
I can do that. If I can't, I'll put it on this side.
You can, and the portal begins to freak out. But there seems to be there's anti-measures in, right? There's this is an anti-Nikki, an antivirus.
It's desperately trying it to stabilize itself from the raw chaos that's flooding over one side.
Yeah, and it seems to be
fair.
Yeah, and it is doing that. So now the portal is not. You get it to a point where nothing can go through either way, but it's still open. And at that point, you see your friends kind of come roaring down the pathway. Some of them covered in blood. Kiki seems fine because Kiki's been in a giant tank most of the time. Tessa is covered in a lot of gore at this point, probably.
A lot of viscera. And blood.
Not hers though.
No, not hers.
No.
Are there any? Were there things actively trying to come through the portal?
Oh yeah, no, they were lined up like like what you would probably, what Neva would have told you, like hunter bands and looks like little battalions of soldiers that are now stopped and waiting. And you can see people, like, because the portal is a little bit opaque, so you can see the people are trying to fix what you've done from the other side.
You shoved raw chaos through a portal. That's hard to fix.
Yeah, it's going to take
First
them
of all,
time.
yeah. Second of all, anyone who was close to the portal when I did it is having a very, very bad day.
No, the techs that were working it have been fried.
Less fried, more dissolved. But yes.
Yeah, so they're gone, but other people are coming to, like, once that shit kind of calms down a bit, to begin. Yeah,
it's gonna like burn holes through the ground, so they're gonna have to walk carefully a little bit.
Yeah,
but
so you definitely
30-foot radius on that side is deeply fucked, basically. But it's navigable. It's just kind of an instantaneous effect.
Yeah. So as your friends roll up, right as they start rolling up and begin trying to stabilize the portal from the other side, as you set to work, basically trying to break it, because you're basically in a magic hack off right now. You watch.
Sorry, I just read more. It's not an instantaneous. It's an area of effect. They still have enough mooks that they can totally get in there and fuck with it. That's absolutely not a problem. I'm just letting you know for narrative purposes. It's continuously fucky over on that side of the portal.
For how long?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Is that a concentration?
Kind of. I have to try really. I have to try harder to close it than to just let it do its thing, because it's a very high level spell. Because portal bad, so I didn't mind immediately burning this on it.
Right. No, that makes sense.
So the force of the chaos. Let me just read the spell. Is maybe easiest at this point. When the hole is open, any objects within 5 feet are completely destroyed. Any within 30 feet are heavily damaged. Any creatures in that 30-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw. They take a shitload of chaos damage. Any mook level is probably dead. It's like 60, 12 plus 20.
Yeah.
They make the saving throw when they enter the spell's area for the first time on a turn as well. But eventually they're going to roll a 20 and be fine, right?
Yeah.
The force of the chaos spewing out makes it difficult to close the gap in the weave. To attempt to end the spell, I have to make a DC 22 saving throw with my spellcasting modifier. On a success, the spell ends. On a failure, I take damage. And can't close it for another minute. After 10 minutes, the force of chaos in the region surrounding the pinprick is sufficiently lessened, and the spell ends naturally. So 10 minutes, unless I try hard to close it, and I don't really anticipate myself doing that.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. But I can see how that would be a problem, like, in an active battle if it was on your side of the rift. Like, that would be... Yeah.
That's why I stuck my head through first. Yep. You need to retcon that I, like, took a sword to the nose or something while I did that. That's very reasonable.
No, they was definitely a surprise. They were not expecting that. Cool. So there is an area around there, but they're, it's a portal, so they can get to it from different angles. They don't have to deal with the chaos area.
Yeah, I'm sure the portal itself is kind of blocking some of that AoE or something.
So right now, Nikki, you are functionally in like a magic hack-off. And your friends arrive and take up defensive positions, kind of seeing what's going on, right as they see a hooded like wizard figure come out with 2 guardians. 2 very large Famodians walk out, and from this, as we described last week, there is... So the terrain you're on, it appears to be this portal was built into this inner sanctum of that the lizard folk were probably living in that lived here. It's been built in that. There's a bridge and what would have been sort of a, like, underground river of some kind. The water might be salt water. You're not entirely sure. But right now it's purple, which is weird. Fae magic, wild nature magic does not tend to be purple. It's a very arcane thing. But there is a bridge, a natural bridge that's spanning the gap. And these other beings are not really thrilled that you're hanging out over there and fucking with their business. So, Nikki, just to let you know from your time down here when you were fucking with it, basically you need to keep this thing locked down in some way, whether through magic or skill checks, because otherwise the technician on the other side will fix this thing. And now they realize, they're under attack. It's time to put people in.
So part of the ethos of these bad guys is that they just have like fuckloads of mooks, right? That was the entire last session was mooks.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So if I may, the tech threw a lot of mooks at the portal to try to get through the bullshit chaos spewing out of the hole in the weave that I created, and discovered, like, much like antimatter, if you throw enough mooks at the blob of chaos, it does kind of use itself up a little bit to break them down.
The Zap Brannigan method.
Yes, so he's trying to throw mooks faster and faster as I'm trying to pump more chaos out through the hole. I love this. Everything about this is great.
Yep, but then you realize that, there are baddies on your side of the portal now, which might cause a problem if one of those large Fomodian gentlemen gets over and hits you with their club. That's going to be a problem for you. But luckily, your friends
the mook
are
rate
there.
Might outstrip the chaos rate if I get bogged.
Yep, and luckily your friends are here.
Yeah.
So now
I love friends.
So we begin.
Yeah, Kiki, after saying hi to you, would ask whether she should help you try to shut down the gate or whatever, or if she should defend against all the incoming beings.
I'd like to think that Nikki is genre savvy enough that she would point out like how narratively convenient you guys showed up at the same time as everyone else, all of these baddies. I don't know. Those are both fantastic ideas. You're probably better than I am at the sort of like I've got the magic side kind of on lock, but there's also a technical aspect to these gates, right? Like there's some techno magic built in, and the fucky magic, the teleporty stuff, I'm all over it. But the control system side of thing, you know me, Tiki, that's not really my bag. I kind of just throw magic at the problem till it goes away.
Right.
Or you fuck it.
Except for cursed books, which
this
you
also
love.
often solves the problem. Yeah, weirdly.
You like being controlled more than controlling. Got it. More than controls, right? Kiki will then quickly through the rings, or the slap chat. She'll ask the rest of the crew because these are some biggins coming at us, and so she's like, help with gate or defend against asshats. Is what she'll ask the group.
We could
If nothing's
maybe
coming through the
take
gate-
turns on the gate.
Yeah, if nothing's coming through, maybe if you
Okay.
can do AoE and get
Yeah.
those little guys down, that
You can
the ones
Yeah,
that are
maybe
in
start with that. I
like,
can
if
at
you
least
could-
hold it stable for a little bit.
because I can go after the big things, but I'm not going to be able to protect you guys from all the little things, and they could be
So
nasty.
she actually has something planned for one of the big things, but okay, she gets it battle ready. Okay, that's all she wants.
Well, I
to
also
know.
can't handle all of those big things at once. I'll do one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Phrasing?
Okay.
Krista knows what she said.
So
I know what I said.
the leader wizard is up, so they're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to take 25 feet forward onto the bridge. They are going to see.
Those other two guys look like great Saiyaman, just saying.
They're going to look at Nikki. Nikki, wisdom saving throw, please.
First of all, how dare they? Let me check a feature really
It's
quick.
game
This-
recognizes game. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The portal is broken, and there's a girl next to the portal. That's probably a problem that they need to fix.
Doing bullshit to
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Where the fuck is the spell that I'm trying to look for? Oh, I didn't prepare it. Okay, that's right. Everything's fine. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
I had this spell prepared for many levels, and I just switched it out last one. So
Well, here we go.
yeah, such a slay.
Yep.
26.
The hold person does not take effect.
Hell no, it doesn't.
Good one.
You should know better, Scooter. It only fails whenever you try to do it.
I know.
Rob, you missed it. The live in-person game we did, Deb hold personed them, and then my character Ralithim Psychic Lanced them, and then we had a bard of College of Eloquence bard who did the not vicious mockery thing, but the thing that subtracts a 1d8 from their next saving throws. Every time they tried a saving throw out of hold person, it failed miserably. It was great.
And then our
no.
other melee character just wailed on him.
Yes.
Like,
And then
crit,
somebody threw a
crit,
halberd
crit.
at them.
Walk up and hit. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I'm so proud of all of you.
Okay, they are then going to spend a legendary action.
Ooh.
And they are going to target. Hang on. How far is Robert from the wizard? Oh, they're not. Oh no, they're not close enough for this. So hang on, They're going to move up, and they're going to be just out of range for the spell, so they're not going to spend a legendary action. The guards are up.
Oh.
They will rush up to protect their boss and ready in action. Nikki, it's your turn.
All right, I've got a question about this bridge structure here.
Mm-hmm.
How structurally robust does it look?
So this looks to be it's natural rock. There is water flowing under it. It's not. It is
Okay.
It's pretty open, but there are some like craggy pillars going down. This is not like a constructed bridge. This is a natural thing that happened that probably like
Got it.
the river cut through over time, or the water did.
It's a really cool visual, first of all.
Thank you.
Okay, so do I want to? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna target. I'm gonna measure some distance. Oh, easy. I'm gonna target this point. It's kind of right in front of the wizard and between the two, whatever those are. Lands. And do a little gravity sinkhole, I think.
Okay. The wizard is going to cast Counterspell at 7th level.
Ooh, I get to know what level he did it at?
I need to know if I need to roll or not.
Oh, yes, you do. No. That just cancels it. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to double counter it. Hold on, let me think. I'm gonna use a 4th level counterspell on their 7th level counterspell. So I get a chance to roll. No matter what, they've burnt their higher slot. I'm okay with this.
A high slot.
A high slot, not their high slot. No. A high slot.
Dude, I recognize that face.
So this would be...
I didn't think there was only one. So it's going to be 17 DC, right?
Yes, 10 plus the spell level. So you would need a 17 with a int check, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's my spellcasting modifier. It's not too bad. I just have to roll an 11.
Yep.
Go, Nikki.
Nope.
Oh.
That's a 3.
All right, so my counterspell fails. Let me make sure that I burn the slot.
You have a of inspiration that you want to use.
Do I want to crit inspiration this? Or normal inspiration this?
You want a normal inspiration this?
I'm gonna normal inspiration this. Why
roll
not?
Again.
I've got the numbers. Why not, do the things?
8.
It's
That's one worse.
The
gods have spoken. I'm letting this slide. I get counterspelled.
Yep.
I'll save my crit inspirations for a save or something.
Good call. All right. So So Nikki, you've cast while this was happening. The technicians on the other side, because we're gonna do this on your turn, since you did not spend any actions to continue fucking with the gate.
Sure.
The gate, the visage, right, is that opaque. It's sort of like staticky. It becomes clearer.
Ooh, bad.
Yep.
So, I'm pretty sure they're making progress on their side.
They are making progress.
Okay, awesome.
Kiki, it is your turn.
Okay. Multi-class question for you.
Sure.
Kiki gets 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Can she do basically one of her bombs and then cast a spell? As her 2
Spells
attacks,
are
or
full.
she just have to do a spell?
If you're doing a spell, it's a full action.
Okay. Then Kiki is going to cast Crown of Madness on this big boy.
I'm one of the big boys.
I can't see your thing.
Sorry, I know I was on the wrong thing.
Several things just showed up all at once.
Yeah. Has to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 20.
Nope.
Okay. So you see little spiky things appear around the big boy with the club's head. And I can... Wait, how's it? Oh, so I get to choose a melee attack target for it. And I am going to choose the Wizard.
Okay.
So Big Boy should tromp over and try to club him or whatever his attack.
And he will do that on his turn.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the swimmy boys,
yeah.
What do they have, sort of weaponry or
They
that
look
comes
like
out?
very thorny, viney creatures, like plants. Plant people come to life.
Okay. So then for Kiki's movement, she's going to fly 30 feet straight up in the air with her boots, just to be like further from
them.
further harm. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it for Kiki.
Small lads are up. These folks are going to move 5, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. These folks will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop to there, and they're double moving around a little bit. They're starting to kind of swarm the portal, heading for the wizard, but Thrax is in the way of that one. That's small lads. Allie, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I wish I was in tunnel fighter position already, but I'm going to need to do a thing with my bonus action before I can be in my defensive tunnel fighter position. So, bonus action. Guess who's coming back? Firefox. She's going to... Run over here. Draw a nice little circle around these dudes with the fire directed inwards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need them to all make dex saving throws.
Nothing happens.
They don't burn?
Nope.
Well,
Not
that didn't
good.
help.
Viney boys don't burn?
Nope.
They made of plants.
I know.
I don't know burn.
They're wet plants.
Like algae.
Some of them are
They're
smoking.
too
a
soggy.
bit.
We smell like burnt spinach or something. It's,
Gosh. It's like trying to light a fire with like the day after a rainstorm. You're like, hey, these are probably fine logs, right? And it's just smoky and bullshit. Like,
Yeah, so like
sad.
the fairy fire aspects are lighting them up, so they are glowing as they normally would, but you're like waiting for them to light, and they don't.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, they're currently all clearly defined within a ring of fire right now anyway, which is great, I guess.
So Nikki, there are 9 of them coming at you, and you can very clearly see that there are 9 of them coming at you.
Nice. Each one of them has like a beautiful outline. I feel like I would have advantage if I tried to hit them theoretically.
Yep, you would.
Ah, great, fantastic, fucking incredible. I love it.
Damn it,
A plus.
I want to stab the wizard, but I don't want our wizard to get stabbed. And right now, it's more important that I keep our wizard from getting stabbed than that I stab their wizard, so... Allie's moving over here.
Thank
No
you.
touching my
the
wizard.
wizard.
business. Not allowed to touch my fucking wizard. Alright, so actually, probably best if she stands here?
Okay.
I'm trying to think, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. I can hit only 3 of them either way, I think. Yeah, the most I can hit with 10-foot reach, I think,
Because
is...
like Nikki's pretty much at the wall, so like you're not really going any farther back than that. So you,
Right, no, I'm
yeah,
trying to decide if like further up lets me hit more of them because 10-foot reach, and I think it does.
it would.
Because if I... But, like, I can only hit 3 of them anyway, so I might as well just stay here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to do some wappity-wap with my magic sparkly light glaive. Because that seems like an excellent plan.
Mm-hmm.
Does a crit hit, Scoot?
Crit hits.
ooh.
Strange.
I'm gonna roll my damage for that one first and see if I kill anybody.
Okay.
20 damage, 40.
So the one you hit pops.
Great. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. I'm gonna hit some more of them, I think. I'm gonna hit the next
Only
group.
8 more threatening Nikki.
Yay, progress.
Next one.
Or something.
No, shockingly.
So is 17 does not hit. Huh?
Trying to see if there's anything that I can do that's helpful. Mhm. Alright, well, I'm gonna make 2 unarmed strikes. Sorry, no, it's 3 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So, flurry of blows.
There's none of them within.
Damn it, I can't do that because none of them are within reach. Wait,
Yeah.
I can move. I've moved like 20 feet.
I know, but you're just like you can't do it from where you are because you can't. You're using your glaive. You need to. Yeah,
They're not there.
there you go. You can reach one of them now.
Great.
Punch that one. Nope.
Damn it. I don't hit either of them. Okay. Well, conveniently enough, since I made a melee attack against him anyway, I don't provoke opportunity attacks. So back in front of Nikki I go. And do I do the action surge now? Yeah, I'm gonna action surge now.
Okay.
Nice.
Gonna do some more rapidy wapping
With the glaive.
with the glaive.
Okay.
18?
18 hits.
Great. $18 damage.
Still up. Not looking great, but still up.
19.
Hits.
16 more damage.
It goes down.
Okay, bonus action. I'm entering my defensive tunnel fighter stance.
Cool. Tessa.
So Tessa also kind of has that same thought as Allie, like, shit, my friends are getting hit, but there's this wizard here, but she sees Allie go there, and two of them went down pretty easily. So she is going to hop on over to here. So enough time passed between the mooks and now that all my effects are gone, right? Have to re-up everything?
Yeah, it would have taken you like a
Excellent.
couple of minutes to get through to where
Okay.
Nikki is.
So for my bonus action, I'm going to put my haste on,
So
again.
if you have anything that lasted like 10 minutes, that's still up and running. But anything that's like a minute.
Everything's 1 minute. So the bonus action will be the haste,
Mhm.
and I'm going to focus on the wizard dude.
Okay.
First hit, does a 30 hit him?
Roll that at disadvantage from one of the shield guys.
How about?
Well, 30 does hit him, but it doesn't get crit. So yes, the 30 hits him.
Oh, sucks.
All right. I don't have blinding smite on yet, but I'm just gonna dump a regular smite into it.
Okay.
So I'll do. I'm gonna re-roll that. Keep the 25, and then do 9 on top of that. So 32 for the first hit.
Okay. Got it.
Second attack. This is a 31.
31 hits, yep.
He's gonna take another 31 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, disadvantage. Fuck!
Woo!
Oh,
Oh
29.
no.
Two crits we missed
No,
out.
but
'cause
see,
of-
this Deb, I'm still excited because this tells me the kind of rolls that Deb is having tonight.
No, I got him out. That's it. We're done.
Oh, don't
Well, you
say
hit
that.
Deb.
I believe, Deb. I believe.
Another 30 damage for him.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to throw from my shield, the 2 compelled duels to the 2 that are in front of Kiki and Pinion.
Oh,
So the
Kiki,
one that's-
Kiki is
They're
30
technically
feet in the
under.
air.
He's
I'm
in the air.
30 feet in the
Oh.
air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will put them on 2 that are on the side of Thrax on the left-hand side then,
Right.
these 2.
They failed miserably.
Wow. That's
I need
amazing
to
you
do the
could
rounds roll. It's
If
anything
you
I
could
can
shoot that
see.
far, that's
It's anything
amazing.
I can see. So 1d6 plus 1 round. 4 rounds there compelled.
Not bad.
Whew.
Alrighty.
Might want to mark them off or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yee.
Oh, well, it's
Oh.
Thrax's turn.
I was tempted to use the action surge, but I want to have my blinding smite so I can do like massive damage for that.
We should.
Thrax is going to actually take an attack of opportunity to fly up in the air. So 3 guys are going to... Actually, 2 of them had disadvantage because you've marked them. Miss.
Do one of these.
Miss. And 1
Eyes on you.
miss. All misses as Thrax goes up. He's going to then fly about 15 feet up in the air, and he's going to unleash a barrage down on the little ones. So they're going to then make dex saves. No, does not go very well, as all of them end up taking a decent amount of damage from the scattering shots. And then in an unprecedented move,
Uh-oh.
Bosco's gonna come out.
We haven't seen him in combat for a while.
And Bosco is going to chomp on 2 of the little guys.
Doesn't
gonna
taste
swallow
like
them.
bacon.
And Bosco kills 2 of them.
Let's go.
Good boy.
Yo!
Okay, time for the big lads. So the big one that have got Crown of Madness walks over to the wizard and takes his 2 swings.
Now, would he have advantage because the wizard's flanked by...
No,
Tessa?
I don't think he would consider
Why
them
not?
an ally.
Why not?
No. That's not how... Doesn't it help because the wizard's distracted because...
Yes.
Isn't that how flanking works? The wizard's distracted because Tessa's wailing on him, not that they're working in cahoots. I'm asking. It's your judgment call, of course. Because I don't think they're like... I don't think the big guys, like, with the Crown Madness on him is, like, giving, like, gang sign to Tessa, like, I'm here for you, sis.
Yo, yo,
like,
yo.
Yeah. I assumed it was that, like, the wizard is distracted because he's got an enemy on either side.
That is true. I think that's right.
Plus,
Well,
he's expecting
you will roll
the
with.
big boy to be his...
Yeah,
his
we'll roll with advantage.
thing.
Yes. Good news, he missed twice.
How's that good news?
Well, because his first rolls were a 3 and a 4, and his next rolls are a 5 and a 6.
Cool. Good job, big guy.
Useless big guy. So mad.
So
So
the-
mad.
well,
I
the
had
other-
plans.
So the other big
You were
guy.
supposed to be this great, enormous thing.
Well, I mean,
I
that's
believe-
one
You
round.
want to go
rooting
back to where I
for you.
found you? Unemployed? In Feyland?
Well, that's
We
one.
were all rooting for you.
That's one round, Randall. He's on Crown of Madness. Doesn't go
That's
away.
correct.
That's the first time around.
He gets a wisdom save after at the end of his turn.
So the other big gentleman will come and rock up next to Tessa. Tessa, you're going to take this with advantage because there's a lot of people around you at the moment. 7 on the dice. That's absolutely not going to fucking hit you.
No.
That might. 26?
That is my AC.
That means he hits. So he's going to bap you for... The total damage is 13.
Okay, so I'll take 8 of that.
Yep. Alright, back to the top. The big lad. Sorry, the wizard man is up. He's going to turn to the big man seeing the crown of thorns. And he's going to do something that he had saved for Nikki, but he's going to have to do now. And he casts Polymorph at the one with the crown of madness.
Nice.
Big 2.
It fails.
Oh, wizard having a bad
And
day.
it
Because right
becomes-
now he's not an unwilling creature.
Yeah, he becomes a bunny.
Well, he'd be unwilling because
Wait, yeah.
he works for Kiki now. but,
Right
like,
now.
Right, so
his
he
wisdom's
failed
his
it. No,
wisdom's-
yeah. If Crown of Madness took at a really easy, so is this. This is a wisdom.
Yeah.
Shoop!
No, I suspect
He becomes a bunny.
Okay.
Okay,
Excellent.
he's a bunny now.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, he's out of the running for the time being,
Yeah.
so okay.
The wizard not wanting to be in melee with Tessa because that's a real shit place to be, is going to Misty Step behind the
asshole.
other big lad.
I'm still coming for you.
Yeah, but now you have to get through more. You have to get through a bunny now.
Yeah, got a bunny
Oh,
to
yeah.
fight.
Guards are up.
Oh, it's like that scene of Monty Python.
The rabbit.
Yeah.
Huge nasty
Yeah, the
shot
Holy Grail.
through the teeth.
Okay, the guardians are now going to strike at you, Tessa, with advantage because you were in the thick of it, literally. Nope. Oh, this might 29.
Yeah.
You're going to take 11 damage from the first one.
So that's -6.
29 again. And the second attack is it's in the 30s, so that definitely hits you.
Just tell me how much damage I need to take.
So that's 9, sport, 12, 36 from the second guy altogether.
Was that including the original 11?
No,
Okay.
this is
so
a separate guy
30
attacking you.
Okay.
That's guards. Nikki, you're up.
Yay. Okay, so I'm going to stay next to Allie. This seems like a good idea.
Yes.
It's not as safe as next to Tessa, but it's pretty damn close.
It's Tessa
I'm gonna
light.
I'm gonna try to
Because
lock
she is
the-
significantly lighter than Tessa.
She's small.
Small.
Lock the gate down.
Okay. So you have a choice. Arcana checks are what you're going to be doing to sort of pull this thing down. But I will give you a bonus if you're pumping spell slots into it.
I see. Okay.
So you will get a +1 for every to the roll for every. So I'll make you this deal: if you pump one spell slot into it of any variety, you'll get to roll with advantage. After that, for every level of spell, you can add the spell level to the roll.
After I've done the roll, or before I have to choose what
With
I'm
the
burning?
roll.
With the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, definitely burn a first to roll with advantage.
Yep.
Absolutely no question there.
Mm-hmm.
If somehow it doesn't work, I have another thing that I can try.
Yep. So you just a first level spell to roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, roll with advantage then. Arcana check.
Okay. Total of 35.
Okay, and they will counter roll against you. Okay, you win. You see all the progress they had made, you've taken away. It's still active, but there's definitely not. There's like that. If they try to come through, because you see somebody try, there's like that cellophane, like when a dog or cat runs into it. There's like, ugh.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so before it kind of fuzzies back up, and as I'm looking through.
This is your standard action to fuck with this, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if this would work. So this my question to you is not like I'm gonna do this. It's like, do I think that this will work? So if I try to close the chaos tap and fail the saving throw,
Okay.
the pinprick, the hole in the weave widens a little bit, and I take some damage. Right? Do I think that like the effect, all of that, would kind of glorp enough chaos that it would clear the space out of Mook's, out of stuff? Do I think that this would be helpful in my battle to lock
You want
the
to know
gate
if you
down?
can deliberately fail the saving throw.
Yes, I want to know if I can deliberately fail the saving throw so
Make
that I
a
can glorp extra
separate
chaos all over
So
them.
this is a separate Arcana check. Just make me a normal Arcana
Right.
check.
38.
So you are putting chaos magic near an area of reality that is already kind of fucked up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's a bad idea, but will it help?
So you will. I will say this: you will expand the chaos field. What happens after that is up to the fate dice.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna hold that idea in reserve for a little bit then, since it looks like I gained some ground on this turn.
Yeah.
But that's good to know. Thank you.
Anything else?
This is
Nikki?
the magic Hail Mary. Oh my goodness.
It'll do something. You don't
Holy hand grenade.
exactly know what.
Things will occur, by God. Do I have any?
We may all die, but it'll be awesome.
It'll
That's
be
right.
so rad.
But in that brief moment before we're all covered in chaos, I'll learn so much about how the weave works, Tessa.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like you're shouting this back and
I-
forth.
I want to get
Yes,
out of this
yes,
alive,
this is in character.
please.
Yeah, that's it for me. I don't want to move, and I don't really have any bonus actions. So.
Kiki.
Okay, so everybody sees the one big and shrink down to a bunny with a crown of madness on its head.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is
Mad
still
bunny.
there. Yeah, it's a crazy bunny. Oh, he needs to make his save. Actually, hang on. Nope, still under your control, Kiki.
I was gonna say, what's the
Can the
wisdom of
crazy
a bunny?
Oh, not
Can the
high.
crazy bunny
No.
still attack the wizard?
It can.
Yes.
So hold on, Kiki is going to.
Wait, I've been on the
No.
receiving end of this. The wizard can't fucking do anything about it. He's just gonna take 1 damage over and over. Because if he kicks the bunny, it turns back into a mook. I've been on
That's
the
fine.
receiving end of taking a damage every turn from the bullshit polymorph enemy.
It's like being nibbled to death by ducks. No, that's not what's gonna happen.
Wait,
Okay.
if he takes damage, damage,
He would have to take sufficient damage to kill the rabbit. It's a rabbit.
Rabbits
A rabbit
are
have
not
like a single HP because I don't think anything
No.
can have under 1 HP.
I don't think you understand here. So Kiki is going to drop Crown of Madness, so it would act as a rabbit on its turn, being surrounded by a bunch of combative people.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking out. Like as soon as
Yeah,
it
it's
can,
gonna run. Yeah, it's gonna run. Okay. Then
'Cause it is
she's
a
going to cast.
rabbit, right?
Yes. It's like, oh shit. So it's going to tear off somewhere. Okay. So this is actually good that the wizard turned it into a rabbit. It's like a little bunny because it's like sort of. So then Kiki's going to cast Crown of Madness on the other biggin. Same save. Wisdom save.
I feel like they're not very wise.
20.
9 is the saving throw.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And then she's going to mark it to also attack the wizard. If he wants to create a field of bunnies, great.
Well, he
Like,
can't because concentration is required.
Yeah. So and then that's that's all Kiki can do for a turn because it's concentration for her for Crowd of Madness. So then on its turn it will attack
The
the
wizard.
wizard and then it can make a saving throw at the end of its next turn. And she'll let people know like trying to focus on Big Boy, and just so people know that she's won't be dropping bombs unless they say like change shit up.
Okay, small lads are up.
What up, small lads?
Yeah, so they're going to come... Well, I mean, they're going to do what their plan was and attempt to swarm... So they're going to come at you,
Yep.
Allie, because that's what they're going to do. But with your tunnel fighter, you're provoking attacks of opportunity, right? Well, they're coming to fight you, so I don't know if they're...
So the way that the tunnel fighter thing works, I can make opportunity attacks without using my reaction, and I can use my reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet well within your reach. That's the definition of it.
So you are going to get a BAP at 4 of them. No, all... Well, I don't know, they're swarming you. Like...
I got a glaive.
No, I know, but like eventually you're fast, but they're just gonna be there because you can only bop so many at a time.
Do you want me to roll a D something?
Attack of opportunity takes your reaction to do so.
Right, but because of her feet, that doesn't matter. She doesn't expend it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't consume my reaction to make attacks of opportunity because I got Sentinel and Mobile.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
roll me a dex check. Let's see how many you can bap. If it's high enough, it'll be all of them. But
Raw dex check?
raw dex check. Yep.
Next check.
10.
You'll get the 4 that come right into melee with you, but at that point, as they're all moving simultaneously, technically, the 3
Okay.
that are 10 feet behind, they're now in your face, and it's going to be... You'd have to reach over enemies to do that, and that's not good when you're a halberd user by yourself.
Do a 28, a crit, a 25, and a 26 hit.
All of those hit. So roll the regulars first, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Regular are 23, 19, and 13.
Okay, roll the crit.
That one's a 44.
Okay, one is gone, drops immediately. The other 3 are severely damaged. As Nikki, you watch a flurry of... Even though this halberd should be heavy, it's just moving very quickly in your hand. It's a glaive, yeah.
It's a glaive and it's made of light. And also, none of them can move forward anymore on this turn.
There's
I don't know
nowhere
that they
to
want
move to. They want to be in front of you.
Ooh.
Okay, so it is still their turn, because that was your action, so they're going to attack you now. So the 3 in front of you, it takes swipes at you with advantage. Nope. Critical. 28 versus your AC.
Hit.
Okay. So they're going to do... So the regular damage is 8. And the crit is 10. So 18 damage.
Okay.
And you can't be poisoned, so nothing happens. Like, there is venom and... Like, it would be... It would be poison coming off of them because venom is injected. But as they hit you, I mean, you feel it hit you, but nothing happens to you.
Because
It's like a
I'm
little
a
bit
monk,
oily.
bitch.
You're like, ew.
well, the other thing too, you said 18 damage.
18 damage.
Because I'm pumping Stormlight right now, I reduce the damage by an amount equal to my Wisdom plus my Proficiency bonus, which is minus 13, so I take 5 damage.
Okay. The ones behind them, the kind of behind those front runners, will.
Ali, that was so choice, man.
Yeah, they're going to.
I just picture it's like, I picture you're like in the Matrix, you're moving so fast that like we can't really see.
I'm somewhere between the Matrix and Molly Weasley with "Not my wizard, you bitch."
So, Nikki, you watch as the three that are kind of a little bit behind her, that front line that's attacking Allie rear back and throw barbs at you, but they all miss. And you can
Nice.
see that, like, this ichor coming off of them as well as it's, like, jammed into the wall.
That is my favorite thing for barbs to do.
Yeah, so the other group, though, is going to rush forward. They're going to take some opportunity attacks, but they're going to get into the portal space.
Go Bosco, go Bosco.
So Bosco and Thrax are going to take some opportunity attacks. They kill 2 of them.
Nice.
And these come over, and those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to do the same thing. Barbs are going to come out, and they're going to be rocketing them at Nikki.
Does she have... I recognize that I am not super duper tall, but she is currently standing behind me. Does this give her any amount of cover?
No, but the portal and the structures around her do, like the sort of structure of the portal.
Okay.
And I'm taking that into account when I'm just going to subtract it from their rolls, Nikki, because it's like some of them will have partial, sometimes you will have half.
Very good, yeah.
Does a... That's not going to hit you at all. That's not going to hit you.
It's only 15.
I know, they rolled very
Okay.
low.
Okay.
This one is a... This one's in the high 20s.
Yeah.
This
that
one will be
hits.
in the high 20s.
Uh-huh.
This one will be 17?
Hits.
Okay. So, I need you to make... hang on.
2 of them hit. No, 3.
So you're going to take 8 damage.
Okay. Is that total?
Yes, but I need you to make
Okay.
3 Constitution saving throws.
Stellar. There's probably a tidier way to do this, but whatever. Constitution is... I'm good at that now.
Oh, good.
1, 2, 3. A 13, a crit, and a 23.
Okay, you fail 1.
Yeah.
A barb hits you.
Uh-huh.
You take a point of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Actually, that sucks for you because first point of exhaustion is checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Skill checks.
Skill checks.
I can counter that thing. I'm gonna have to do a thing repeatedly to do it, but I can counter that for your check.
Ooh.
Good news, Allie.
but
It's
after
your turn.
Woo,
It's my
get
turn,
yourself-
or... Yes.
It is
Okay.
Allie's turn.
Okay.
Ah.
Well, there's a whole bunch of things right here, and I would like to hit literally all of them, in fact.
There's really a lot at the
I
moment.
can't
yeah.
hit literally all of them, unfortunately, but I can hit a whole bunch of them. And since a lot of them have already taken damage, kind of just going down the line seems like a good plan. So I'm going to start from the ones over on all the way to the right, and then move towards the leftwards. And I won't be able to hit all of them, but I'm going to hit as many as I can. So,
Yeah.
First one with my glaive, 30.
Yep.
He takes 21 damage.
So you're starting on the left and heading to the right, or starting on the right and heading to the left?
I'm starting with this dude.
That one goes down. The one right next to you. The one closest to Nikki goes down as you pop that one first.
Thanks. Welcome. Alright, 15 doesn't hit, I assume.
Yep.
Gotta spend a point of inspiration on that. 28 hits.
Yep.
Ooh.
I got 3 of those now. Well, I got 2 of them, but you know. Why do you think I did the jingle today? He takes 23 damage.
He goes away.
Okay, and so now all I've got left is fists.
Fists.
So I'm gonna do some punching.
You can hit 2 of them.
17, point of inspiration. Damn it.
Oh.
Mm, well, he moves 5 feet within my reach. I get to hit him again anyway. It's fine.
Yep, there are the two of them within 5 feet of your reach.
Yes. I'm gonna hit the other one now.
Cool. And we get a 18 hits.
Great. I need to double check what my Flare of Blows actually does now. It's 20.
Tessa, you're on deck.
He takes 8 damage. Is he dead?
He's dead.
Great, because otherwise he was going to make a Constitution saving throw. Bonus action, back into Tunnel Fighter.
Cool. Tessa.
Okay, I'll pop my Blinding Smite on now that I can do that. This guy is madness. That's a bunny.
It's two guys next to you.
I'll take the opportunity attacks from these two assholes, and I'm gonna pop on over to here.
That's a miss and a crit.
All right.
$20 damage altogether.
15. I'm going to burn a point of Critspiration to hit him with a level 2 smite added on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll this, and I'll re-roll that just to see if I can get a better roll. 46 plus 19, double all of that.
65 times 2 is 130.
He takes that from the first hit.
Okay.
Jesus.
You watched. Well, no one's. Kiki and Thrax will do this because you're up in the air, but Tessa takes a really big bat from one of the guards and just rockets forward, kind of just steps over the bunny because the bunny wants out, and the bunny's just sort of running already, and just levels this sword right into. Right deep gash on this wizard's chest as he just sort of narrowly backs away enough to not get cleaved in two.
Is he still up?
Yeah, no, he's alive. Not for long,
Not for long.
He's alive.
I want the camera to focus on this bunny, wide-eyed, terrified, running, and just in the background you see Tessa, her sword just sinking into this wizard.
The foreground is this bunny slow motion hopping over the carnage.
Actually,
right,
hang on.
this.
No, hang on.
What?
Oh, concentration.
The polymorph breaks.
So could you move the bunny where it would have run to?
It didn't have a chance yet.
It was his turn. Oh, it was his turn.
It wasn't his turn, so the Famodian comes back because there is no way with 130 damage that guy would have been able to concentrate on the spell.
Unless he has that feat. What is it? Warcat? What is it? What keeps you?
Not gonna fucking matter.
It's advantage, not yes.
Yeah, not yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So one Famodian comes back up looking very confused. But Tessa, so there's now all of you except for the flyers lose sight of Tessa. As now there are 2 Famodians, very large, in between her and you guys.
All right. 33? Or do I have to roll a disadvantage?
No, you don't roll disadvantage. You're just you're chasing down this fucking wizard.
40 damage. Is he dead yet?
Nope.
Jesus Christ. One more time.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
He's still a wizard.
He's gonna take 47 more damage. If that's not enough, I'll put more smites into it.
No, he's dead. How do you want to kill him, Deb? How would you like this wizard to go down?
Let's just go with the classic slice his head off, and it hits one of the other 2 giants there.
One of my favorites.
So Tessa one big one cuts the chest. The guy stumbles back, sees the water, tries to step forward. Another one across his gut. Sort of making not quite a Zoro Z. She definitely made a T in him. It's just at a weird angle because she wasn't trying to do it.
F.
Yeah, it's heading towards an F. And then as he is reeling back, just off the head comes, bounces off the crown of Madness Famoni, who just sort of looks at it, and he dies.
Really hoping that the bunny would still be there for this moment.
Sadly, no. Not after that first attack. Alright, so the lads are up. So, the other lad doesn't have a wizard to hit.
But he's still allied,
Mine.
technically.
But if he can't
Yeah.
do something, he would act normally, right?
Yep.
It doesn't say.
I think it's if they can't, if you give no action, or if it's, I don't know if it's
It's-
impossible.
The charmed target must use its action before more moving on each. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none is within its reach. So it can just go for one of the guards.
This counts as none within its reach, I guess.
What about the
right?
guard? The guards are right there.
Or the
yes,
other
so I
big
think-
dude.
So I think act
Yeah.
normally in the context of this spell is not act as though it's behaving as it normally would without Crown of Madness. It's just it can take an action on its turn. An action as normally as opposed to like
It
just
can
this
attack
on
any.
speed.
It can attack any target, so you have 3 to choose from.
So it obviously Kiki would choose the other biggin if that's what you're allowing, but I don't know how it works because it's also not.
It's not super
Kiki's.
clear. We're just going to go with Kiki can have it hit the other big
Okay.
one, because that's just going to be easier
I basically want like
It says there, it takes its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Right, but
Oh,
she
you
meant
choose on
She-
its
wizard.
turn.
On its
Choose
turn,
on its
Oh,
turn.
you choose. On
On
each of
its
its
Oh,
turn.
on
turns.
its... Okay,
oh,
then you
I
can make
choose
the
on
call.
its turn.
That makes
Oh,
a lot more sense.
that makes more sense. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Thank you, Tessa. Yeah.
Mhm.
I,
So,
Deb,
Kiki,
sorry.
who do you want it to... Who do you want
I
it to hit?
really want this to be like a Two Stooges thing. I want the biggin to attack the other biggin, like, and just hopefully it makes them both mad that they forget about Tessa.
He crit. He crit the big one.
Hell to the yes.
Smack that all on the bridge.
He does some damage. A little bit of damage.
Troll fight!
Troll.
Trolls
on
on the bridge.
The big one is going to be... It's going to be like, oh, and then go for Tessa, because Tessa just killed the wizard.
It can try.
Okay?
Yeah.
This
It
will be
didn't see
rolling
that.
regular.
It was still bunny.
He sees the headless corpse on the ground, so...
Look what you did when you were a bunny.
And Tessa's standing there going, yeah!
Celebrating.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Tessa does a 23 hit your AC.
Nope.
Does a 24.
Nope.
Then you are fine as your shield just
Paladin
comes up.
powers activate.
Okay, wizard is
Other than a
dead.
Tarask.
Guards are up. They, at this point they're not getting past the Famodians, so they begin moving. They begin moving for the portal because that is a bigger problem at the moment.
Oh, Thrax never went. He could probably pick off.
Oh, that's true. Well, actually, what Thrax
And
would be
Buster.
doing was trying to help Allie and fucking...
Great, thanks.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. So he's going to take some shots of the ones that are wounded. Yeah. He pops 2 of them.
Great.
And then Bosca's
Much
going to
fun.
come over and bite the one that's closest to him. And he's going to kill it. 'Cause he would
Have
get 2
such
bite
heartburn.
Yep. Now the guards will come up, and they're going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to double move 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but they're going to move like that. Yep, and they're going to start heading towards Allie, and
He's there.
he's there, yep.
I have 10-foot reach.
Yep. So go ahead and roll the...
Attack of opportunity. 25.
That'll hit.
17 damage.
Okay, he takes some damage. It is Nikki, but since Nikki stepped away, she will hold her... Well, she'll hold her action until after Kiki goes.
Okay. So Kiki would like to maintain concentration on the biggin, and will basically have him just keep attacking the other biggin. As a bonus action, she would like to use a Tinkerer ability called Inspire Geniality. You can use help as a bonus action on a creature you can see within 30 feet. So she would like to give Nikki help on figuring portal stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, "Don't forget the switch over there. No, have you tried turning it off and on?" So that's what
Okay,
she
but I don't have to burn my thing in order to help her with that.
All right, Rob took his pee break, even though I said he should do that before the session. But we're back
I
now.
did it before the session, Scoot.
Just had to do it again.
I had to pee again.
Honestly.
Sorry.
All the cool kids pee their pants, Rob. That's what Adam Sandler taught me.
Yeah, just have a piss bottle.
You don't use a
for
catheter
those
before-
serious gaming nights, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate... Side story, I hate on the History Channel when I'm watching it at home, because my dad watches a lot, there's commercials for catheters, and I'm like, ugh. Anyway, speaking of catheters,
Segways.
that's not going anywhere, I'm sorry. Nikki! I thought that was going to go... I might enter that, I might leave it in, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Kiki gave you aid, so you can... through her thing, so you are now not at... You're now rolling normal again.
Yeah.
With your
so I'm
Arcana
going to do an Arcana to try to lock this gate down.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna dump another first level into it?
Yeah, for sure.
That will give you
Well,
advantage.
no, I'm not.
You're not.
Because I already have any source of disadvantage. You can't stack advantages. So it's a straight roll no matter what happens. So there's no need to burn a spell slot. Unless Scoot says I can stack advantages.
Chris
in which
Perkins
case,
has
yes,
given Chris
absolutely.
Perkins has given double and triple disadvantage, so I'm going to say if you put a spell slot into it, you can get advantage.
Puggy, spell slot is already burned. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. A 32.
Okay, you continue to do that. Meanwhile, on the other side, oh no, they crit.
For a total of
35.
fine. I tried so hard.
I know. You got so far, but in the end, it doesn't matter. And the portal becomes more, like, it starts to get really...
It starts to, and then I burn a crit inspiration.
Okay. And it
Yeah.
begins to shut down.
I crit harder, bitch. I've got a plus 20. Eat it, enemy tech.
Allie, make a perception check, please.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Yeah, make a perception check. Nikki is very busy with all of this tech, is having a
I have crit.
okay.
I rolled a 40.
Then you will notice
She
this.
sees for space and time.
Yeah, you know that you have this very vague moment of realization where you're a D&D character and there's a red-headed woman playing you with a bunch of nerds. And your mind shorts
Some
for a second as
sweet
you're like,
tattoos.
wait a minute. No, that was bullshit. You're like, did Nikki get me high?
It's like that time when Nikki cast haste on you after you had Tessa's caffeinated brownies, and you could see through the walls of the manor.
You see the architect for just a second, they're just like...
You have to
whoa.
put espresso powder in the brownie batter. It enhances the chocolate flavor. Obviously.
I mean, that does sound really good, actually.
I do, actually. I put espresso powder
Wait,
on
no,
my
it's like,
chocolates.
you like make a nice dark rich chocolate flavor.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no,
yeah.
seriously, for a second, Allie, you see the architect, like the guy that built Ryan, who's just like, he points down, and you look down, and between Nikki and this other tech and the Chaos Rift, the portal is beginning to crumble, but it's sort of black holing itself. Like, it's getting, like, things from both sides are being sucked into the portal, which is not how that works.
planning to grab my wizard and run in a fairly short order.
You don't know a magic, but, like,
Oh.
you probably can't just... This is a problem. You're not sure how... You know it's bad. This is fucking bad. Nikki probably understands how bad this is, but, like, this is, like, you've...
But Nikki hasn't noticed.
Yeah, Nikki hasn't noticed.
Just had, like, a intense battle with, like, managing the size of the hole in the weave that she's created.
Yeah, as far
So
as you
she's-
know, you might be
she's
making
out.
a black hole on the planet, which, like, is not a thing that you want to do.
No, generally not.
Yeah, but you just see this, like, it's sucking in from both sides, and you're like, You don't know who that gentleman was, but he seemed very concerned about this.
You're like,
Allie may
Nikki-
not be the most red member of her trio. Polycule? What's the right word for a triplet?
Triad.
Triad, thank you. I'm like, none of those things I said are right, but may not be the most well-read member of her triad. But she knows black holes on the planet is bad.
Yeah, so you think two people in here might need that information. It's probably Kiki or Nikki. We're gonna need to know that because this is...
Can my hammer take care of that? Can Pam deal with that?
Maybe.
Because Pam is specifically designed for just such magical bullshit.
Well, the problem is you got 2 Famodians between you and the
I
portal.
do. Well, for now.
For now.
For now. It's about to be
Depends
one
on
less.
how hard she hits the Famodians, yeah.
And I like it. I know I'm not on my turn currently. Can I like send out through the Snapchat? I can't do anything until my turn.
Got it. To get that crit and to see this, you're like, and you freeze up. You're like, because you're like, it takes you a couple seconds to be like, oh, there's a vacuum. Oh no, that can't be good.
Why does the phrase "event horizon" creep into my consciousness all of a sudden?
Who is that man at the drafting board screaming at me, but I couldn't quite hear what he was saying? I don't know what that was, but this can't be good.
The small lad's up now.
Oh no, Kiki's up.
Kiki went before Nikki.
Oh right, so it is the small lads now. Small lads are going to continue to fucking file in and try to get at Nikki.
He moved within my reach.
So three of them move within your reach.
Aha.
You're my favorite, Allie.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Correct.
They all get bonked.
Everyone gets bonked.
You're all going to horny jail. 17, 13, 16.
1 dies because it was previously damaged. 2 of them are now damaged.
I'm gonna need both of them to make me some Constitution saving throws.
So they rolled a 17 and an 18 on the dice, but that translates into a 7 and a 15.
Wow.
These things are not well made. They are quite volatile, actually.
They are both stunned.
Yep, they are stunned.
They're not blood with the wizard.
So there are 2 of them that are left. That one's going to attack you
Okay.
for a 9? No.
A thoughtful 9, though. We'll
And
take it.
another one's gonna
Another
whip.
wizard, Harry.
Another one's gonna whip a barb at Nikki. Oh no, that's a 24.
Let me think.
As a reaction, expend 1 drop of Petrichor, which is the first time I've gotten to do this. Which is going to let 1 person within 30 feet of me have advantage on a saving throw. That is not going to help, is it?
No, well, because this is a con save.
No, have advantage on a saving throw. Then you're going to get advantage on the saving
So
throw.
Nikki takes 1 damage, and I need a con saving throw, please.
Okay, let me mark that damage down. Ding.
Your 1 point.
So, hey, every little bit.
Yep.
Con save,
With advantage.
saving throw, +9. 2d20k, 1 plus 9, that's a 14 still.
A
Ugh.
2nd point of exhaustion.
Oh dear. That is, that's sub good. Okay, let me add condition, exhaustion -2. It halves my speed, so in terms of effects on its own, it ain't shit. But the 3rd point is, I think, where you get saving throws.
It starts to get much worse after this.
Yep.
And it gets
Allie,
real bad
it's your
after
turn.
this.
Well, there's these creatures that keep hitting my wizard, and I'm trying to make them not hit my wizard, and they keep hitting them anyway, so I'm going to have to do something about that. So, I'm going to do attack the uninjured guy first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to attack the injured guy right next to me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Or no. Alright, I'm going to attack the uninjured guy right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
The injured guy who's farthest away from me.
There you
because
go.
I can't reach. And then I'm going to hit the 2 that are within 5 feet of me and already injured with my flurry of blows that comes afterwards.
That's the right order of operations.
There we go.
So, uninjured
So
one. Yep, you bap him.
That is
32.
expanded crit. So that's an
Oh.
expanded crit on the uninjured one.
Roll it.
He takes 38 damage.
He's dead.
Great.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the far away one with the 19. That's a hit. He takes 20 damage.
Dead.
Time for some punching. A 19.
Hits.
9 damage.
Dead.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Can she clear the field? Nope.
I've got 1 more point of inspiration to spend. 28.
Hit.
That's expanded crit.
Dead.
Excellent. Bonus action, back into tunnel fighter position. Yeah, that seems like the best plan current.
Okay. Tessa, it's your turn.
Oh, it's also my turn. I'm
Oh.
going to let them know. I'm still.
Oh, yeah.
I'm through the slap chat. I'm not even like. I'm not even directing this to anybody in particular. I'm just gonna be like, portal's turning into a black hole. That's a problem. Do things.
Yes. All right, so happy face over here on the right. I'm gonna hit him real quick. Does a 20 hit?
No.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna make that a critspiration.
Okay.
She's like, oh yes, it does.
A 20
I
doesn't,
got
but
a
a
bunch
crit
of them,
does.
and I might as well burn them on the big fight.
Yep.
So he's going to take. I'll re-roll that. Double 46. So,
93. No. Yes, 93.
92.
92.
Is he still up?
Well, this is Radiant.
This is radiant.
He's taking extra damage, but he's still up because he's a big
Okay.
he's a big chungus. The big beaver
35.
boy. That'll hit.
He'll take another 46 points of damage.
He's still up.
Third hit. 27.
That's a hit.
If that's not enough, I'll dump a smite into it.
You're gonna need a smite. You're very close, but you're gonna need a smite.
13.
Down he goes.
Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop Kiki's scarf as a free action, and I am going to action surge, fly all the way over to here, and hit that giant fucking portal with that hammer 3 times.
Whoa.
You never gave me stats for the hammer though, so I don't know what it does.
Roll with your proficiency like it was your sword.
Okay. 23.
That'll hit because it's a structure.
Oh. 33.
Okay. One more.
Let's go burn another critspiration on this one.
Okay.
Oh.
I
So
don't know. Good thing.
you folks watch as Tessa very smoothly she throws the sword up, Thrax flies down and grabs it. Out comes the hammer. It begins to glow with a rainbow of powers that most of you are familiar with. There's a radiant glow. Nikki, you'll see an arcane swirl around the head. And Allie, the haft looks like ironwood. It looks like it shines with this metallic thing that it didn't look like that before. And you can feel sort of Pam whispering as the first strike comes down. And Nikki, as you're looking at it, the portal itself shakes, and like you see the area where you would walk through begins to have cracks in it, which is not really how portals work. Like it's shattering like glass. A second time, Allie, you notice as you're standing there, the joints of this stone structure glow red hot, and there's a smell of sulfur. And finally, Tessa just rears back, and with that crit, hits this thing dead center. The magic, Nikki, shatters, like as if like Tessa broke a window, and these sort of luminescent arcane glass shards just boom on the ground, as if she's made the magic. She's manifested the power and magic of this portal spell into a physical object.
That's sick.
That shatters on the ground and then eventually slowly just like evaporates. But after that, the arch of this portal, this sort of round one, just falls in and crumbles on the ground.
No black hole. Good.
Hang on. Well, I didn't say no.
Uh-oh.
You see, Tessa, as the fate dice rolled not in your favor, that it's weakening Nikki, but it's still there. But now there's this like it's stable, and it's just sitting
weakening?
there. So like the black hole has not begun to pull everything in; it's sort of stabilized into a wormhole.
No.
Okay.
That's not good.
It might be good.
Depends on how adventurous you're feeling today.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and Kiki, you're looking at this, and you're just like, your book's out, calculating. You're like, the odds of this are virtually impossible. Like, this should not be happening. Like, yet it is.
It's inconceivable.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, then.
All right.
Take out those other two dudes.
Yeah, here's the thing. There's just, like, this happens and everyone just stops. And then back to the battle, because there are still 2 guards.
And Big Boy in the back.
And Big Boy in the back. So, Thrax is going to go.
Yeah,
He's going to start. He's going to land. And he's just going to lay into one of them. For a hit and a crit. He does some damage to them. Big lad's up. Key, what do you want him to do?
So, I can only direct him to attack someone, or he acts as he normally would, and so I can't just tell him to like get the fuck out or something like that. Otherwise, he would just start attacking us. So, I guess I'm gonna have him attack the other Moog.
Can he get there?
I don't know how fast he is. How fast is the dude?
He'll have to double move up to here, but he will go. He can't attack, but he will just. He's going to move up into melee anyway, so that's where he's going.
Okay, so Kiki will tell people like, "Sorry, if I don't make him attack, then he goes back to normal. So get ready."
If
And then she'll what?
it's good, I'm now within 30 feet of Tessa, which means the wombo combo thing comes into effect. But he's
I thought it was
currently
60
under.
feet, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. But he's currently under Kiki's control,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know if he provokes that attack of opportunity from me by moving next to Thrax or not. I'm gonna let you house rule it, because this is all a bunch of weird shit.
You can if you want to, but you would know that he's. You have the choice if you want to do that, and you know that Kiki's controlling him.
Right.
So you don't have to take the action. You don't have to do it if
Kiki's
you don't want to.
only she's not controlling him. She's only directing his attacks. Like,
Right.
She's gonna be really clear. Like,
Right, like he could still, like, once he gets out, like, I mean, all right, he might not get out
once
of
there's
this.
nothing else to attack, he'll attack us. She's gonna be
Right,
really clear,
so it's worth me hitting him now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Well,
And then
all right,
also,
it would be
sorry,
worth
real
me
quick.
hitting him now if I could hit him, but I rolled a 15, so I'm not hitting him.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, Kiki is going to use the help function again for Nikki, just for all this magical bullshit, figuring out stuff. So she'll use that moment of geniality function as a tinkerer.
Okay.
And that's it for her.
Guards are up.
Oh, well, that wasn't her turn. I'm sorry. She was just directing the
She was
dude.
directing
I
to the big lab, but now the guards are up.
Yeah.
But a thing's going to happen.
They run for their lives.
No. So the one that is not currently engaged with the Famodian, the one that was like, he turns Tessa to come for you, and then into the wormhole he goes. He failed a dex save.
Oh,
the
everybody
black hole?
watch
the
that
wormhole.
wormhole. Do not go close to the wormhole.
The other guy will turn and take a shot at Thrax, as he seems like the softer target. Thrax gets hit once, but he's doing alright. Nikki. Gates gone. No more gate.
Great. There's some bullshit, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's some magic bullshit.
Okay. Very good.
Arcana check.
Okay, first, can I just take a quick look at
Astrophysics
the
check.
bullshit? Can I do a something? What the
Yeah,
hell am I
Arcana.
looking
Sure.
at?
Actually, make a straight
Okay.
intelligence check.
All right, fucking fantastic. What is this with disadvantage, advantage? I don't know what's happening.
No, you're at regular, because Nikki...
Great.
Because, yeah, you're
I'm
at regular.
I'm gonna burn another point of Petrichor and give you advantage on that.
Thank you, because I rolled an 8.
And then it turns into a 19.
A 19.
This is new. This is
Okay.
weird. Kind of
Yeah.
you're probably a little excited about it. This is kind of your
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, this is good shit.
As far as you can tell, you and the other people, you don't even know what's happening on the side of the portal. This might go there. You have no idea. But you have, between both of you, just pumping magic and then that chaos you put out earlier, because portals are just basically folded space connected at 2 points.
Okay.
You've dislodged the connection somehow, or like you're not entirely sure, but you've made a new type of portal, maybe.
Okay.
You
with
have
portals.
no idea where it goes.
Great.
This could go to like Astral Sea. It could go beyond the veil of reality. It could go to
Modern
Hells.
Philly.
Yeah, could.
Wow.
another version of Ryam.
Yep.
Okay.
You have no idea where this goes.
How much does it look like it's going to try to suck all of us into it?
So if you don't, looks like if you don't get near it, so it stopped sucking and it just sort of is there.
It's just kind of
but that
vibing
guard
now.
was right next to it, so he got pulled in. But no one else is next to it. So if you don't go near it, no, you're far away from it.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no.
It's just like this center point here?
It's that center point. So Tessa is far enough away. And Tessa's much bigger than the guard.
Also true. Okay.
Yeah. So
if I needed to push us away, I could do that. It would hurt a little bit, but by God, I can move things places.
It's up to you what you want to do, but like this.
If I don't feel actively sucked in, I'm just going to like gently back away.
Yeah, you back away.
Maybe we could burn a coin on this. Just have it be the Legion's problem.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I don't know that they know how to solve this either.
Yeah, but not our problem.
Unfortunately, it would probably still be my
Counterpoint.
problem, because they would probably go find whatever mortal is like the best expert on like chaos magic, and I think that's Nikki.
Okay, so it's gonna come full circle anyway.
So yes, I'm just gonna back away like 5 feet. Boy, I'm fucking tired.
I would recommend backing away more than 5 feet. Like, I would recommend backing up as much as you can back up. Which is only 15 feet, but still, that's better than 5.
Get over here.
It's 20 actually, because I'm fast.
Oh, great.
Why don't you have a seat?
Good job.
I'm gonna sit down over here. Okay, so in this brief moment where I was taking a look at the wormhole, can I think of any way to close this that is not equally likely to expand it? I can think of lots of ways that might close it.
Arcana check, please.
Okay.
And this will be normal, because I'll let you get a more petrichor.
I can only spend a reaction once per turn.
17.
You have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
It's fucking weird as shit, huh?
Yeah, like you've never seen I mean, some mage somewhere has probably thought of this, and everyone laughed the fuck at them, and like you're out of your mind. Like who
the fuck's gonna open like a hole into primordial chaos inside a portal? That's stupid.
Yeah, who would do that?
Okay, is this Mook? How do they look? They look pretty
garbage,
fucked, right?
Because they're being hammered on by everybody.
Yeah, you should hit the Commodian instead.
I guess I'll just hit.
Go ahead, your turn.
The Famodian, once there's nothing for him to hit, he'll hit us. But if I hit him now, he might try to break free. But we have a lot of turns before him.
It
so I'm
doesn't.
gonna try to hit
That
them.
doesn't affect it.
Nope.
It's
Yep.
not like
that.
It's
You
not
don't
like
just
charmed
hit throw, you get hit.
Yeah.
I
He also
All I
has
do
to
is-
deal with. He has to deal with me before his own turn too.
don't think Nikki does very much with mind magic at all. She's kind of the inverse Finn. I genuinely don't know if she would know how Crown of Magic works.
Kiki's updated people through the Slack
Okay.
chat. He's like, I'm controlling him. I can only direct. She's like, I can only direct.
Well, I'm fucking
with the
hitting him
attacks.
then.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay. Is this a chasm right here? Is this the border? It's like
Yes.
right next to him? Okay. I'm just gonna pop a casual gravity sinkhole right here, right in the middle of this little open space.
Casually.
Right
He
there.
casts counterspell.
The Famodian cast counterspell?
Yeah, by yelling at you and saying no. He doesn't
I'm
do anything,
sad.
but yeah.
Wait, does it?
No.
I'm confused
He's
now.
angry at
Stu.
you. Yeah. I'm sorry. I threw physics at you, and now you're very confused.
Also tired.
I'm sorry. No, he doesn't have a counterspell. He's Bash Boy.
Okay. I was like, look, Scoot makes weird encounters. This is totally plausible that the Famodian has a fucking gem of I don't know. Oh no.
You know what, Rob? That's not a bad idea.
Right? It's
Damn
not.
it.
You should do it.
It's a terrible idea.
Rob.
Sorry.
Same team, Rob. Same team.
Give him ideas.
Con saving throw, please. DC is 21.
That's,
He's probably good at it,
Oh, you
but
big
he might
boy
roll
does
like
Rolled
half ground.
very low, though.
'Cause- 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 ' So that's 22 force damage, and he's pulled in a straight line as close to the center of the sinkhole as possible, which
Good.
again is in the air right here.
Yeah, so it just sort of pulls him there.
Yes. So, yeah, I guess that's fair. Anyways, I'm hoping that he just falls down.
Oh, he does. He kind of goes it's like a 5 foot pff,
Oh, it's
Took
just a little fall.
and he's very large. So.
Oh, the big fall's
it's
over
only-
here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he's closer now. I can just do it again next turn.
Kiki.
Okay, so Kiki is going to poll the party and say, because it's on the big lad's turn that when she directs him, correct?
Mhm.
So she's going to be like, I'm going to try and make him attack the dude who went through the portal, meaning either trick the Famodian. What is it? How do you say his name?
Famodian.
Say it again.
Famodian.
Famodian. Okay. Yes. Famodian. Okay,
Foxtrot.
whatever. Okay, Foxtrot. She's going to try and get him to go through the portal to get rid of him as a problem, but she's like, should I do that or just have him attack the last little mook?
Send him through. That
Okay,
sounds
she's gonna
sick.
try-
Maybe we can
Okay.
figure out where it goes.
So she's going to. She'll maintain concentration on the spell until his turn.
Well. Anything else? Any?
She'll do the help action again one more time with Nikki just to figure out all this bullshit.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what she'll do. That's all she'll
Allie?
do. So she's still 30 feet in the air.
Maybe hover up a little bit more just to be sick. Get really out of that radius.
Yeah, she'll kind of shift a little bit, but yeah, otherwise not much.
So, Scoot, one of the things that we did with my petrichor, and again, this is an entirely homebrewed thing that you and I put together while you were getting tattooed, so we didn't actually define everything quite as well as we should have.
Mhm.
But one of the things is you may spend 2 drops of petrichor to remove 1 condition on a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see. Does that include points of exhaustion?
It is listed as a condition.
Yeah, it's a condition
It's a
in
condition.
Dice Cloud if that helps.
Yeah, so you can remove 1 point.
I can move 1 point this round, and I can move 1 point next round because I can do that as a bonus action. So, bonus action, Nikki, you lose 1 of your points of exhaustion, which is great.
What does this look like from a flavor perspective?
So,
Do I get smells? Do you just fucking pump me full of stormlight? What's the vibe here?
So this is... Scoot told me that I had to name at least one of my petrichor abilities after... something that would be an acronym of AED. So this is a Sanctioned Endurance Determination. So it's kind of more like...
I love you guys so much.
You smell kind of distantly the smell of wet earth after a storm when things are starting to grow and get their energy back a little bit again. You feel a little bit maybe a drop or 2 of water on you somewhere, but you can't really tell where. You just know that you feel a little less tired than you did.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action, and I have no fucking clue what to do for my action. So I'm gonna go with...
Still that guy.
Yeah, seems good. I'm gonna move in a nice wide arc around the way
Damn it.
from that black hole, because that's some fucking magic bullshit. I don't know what to do with that. So I'm gonna do some attacks on him. A 17 and a 30.
30 will hit.
Okay. Oh, do I get advantage because flanking?
Yeah, Thrax is there. Crit?
That's a 30 and a crit.
Yeah, he's down. He's not
Okay.
going to survive you and Thrax.
Because I've got more movement, I'm gonna move over next to Nikki again because nothing's over here currently, but in case anything goes wrong with that Famodian, I'd like to be there, and also in the event that I need to grab her and run, because she can run now, but I can run faster.
Tessa.
Kill this guy.
Go, go
Kill this
that
guy.
man.
I'm gonna run around the wormhole.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab Thrax by the arm just to move him away from that a little bit. Because I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, he's
Bosco
picking up
too.
Bosco. Yep, get back in the pack.
I'm going to whap this guy. 26.
Hit.
Nice.
I'm gonna reroll that. 50 damage on the first hit.
Yep, that hits.
Second one,
Yep.
he will take 46 damage.
Okay.
Third one,
Hit.
39 damage.
Down he goes.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Just murder
okay.
him real quick.
Okay.
I didn't know how many hit points he had. I was like, oh.
Well, he took hits from the ground. Like he's been bapped a couple of times by things. So yeah, you just have this now that like there don't appear to be any more enemies. Appear
Just
to
gonna
be.
put that like there. Here's our.
Yep.
I'm
and
gonna
you
summon my Firefox back to me because I don't want her going near that either.
Yep. So you
Chaos
are
over
just
here.
sitting
Make it
there
rainbow.
with this weird chaos thing.
So can Kiki study it?
Sure.
Like, I don't know what sort of.
We put like a tether on you, like attach some rope.
Oh no, she does. I mean, she's going to maintain safe distance, but
Okay.
like,
If any of you are going near it, Allie is going to use Coolback's contracted cord on you, so that you are attached and she can grab you.
Okay, so what kind of check do you want her to do? Intelligence?
Arcana. Oh, do an intelligence
Arcana?
check. Yeah. Let's do an Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah. This is some weird magic shit.
Okay, so Arcana, she's going to add a little tinker thing to it. Okay, so it's 1d20 plus 12 plus 1d8. 23.
Yeah, it's sort of like with Nikki. Like it's a stabilized portal of some kind, but without a structure. Like normally a portal has to be housed by something. This seems to be free floating, which is concerning, because you don't know how to turn it off. Like that's the first time problem. The other thing is you have no idea where this goes. It could go to the Feywilds because that was the other point was connected, but Nikki did use a fuckload of chaos magic, so like.
Yes.
So, a question with a 23, would Kiki know if she sent her spy fly through it, would she be able to see?
If it's stable and it comes out another side, you would be able to control it depending on how far it ends up going away.
She literally just wants to be like, peek, see what the fuck she can see.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
know how that works. Yeah, that's all she wants to send it in and see what you can see and then have it come back. If it's that stable,
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
do that.
The
Okay.
fucking rave portal now.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. It's very cool.
So are you
All
like
right.
are you just letting it fly in?
Yeah, it's got like a range of like 100 feet or something like that. So she just, 100-foot range. So she wants the spy fly to go
So
in.
there's it goes in, gone.
Okay. Do I see anything through it?
You see this warping of magic, like all different types of magic, and then it gets beyond the ability for you to see through it,
Oh, okay.
and it's gone.
Okay. And I can't order it back?
It doesn't respond to you.
Oh, it was
And it
worth
seems like it. Well, at one point, as you're getting to the edge of it, you try to make it turn around, but it just can't. It's caught in something.
Oh, goodbye, spy
Not
fly.
great.
Yeah,
It's nice
so
while
you
you left.
stand there.
Can you
for,
make another one?
No,
Yeah.
this was a Mechanicus thing that she...
Oh.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I'd have to ask Scoot if, like, she studied it enough, and at her level now, she could try. But...
So here's the thing: is as you're kind of like you guys take like 5 minutes because you can hear like Rhett and the Legion upstairs kind of clearing out the last of things, and you can hear the tongue of the lizard folk. But out of the portal, like out of this wormhole, pops what looks to be a human man, and he's holding the spy fly.
Oh,
Is it Hot Dog Man?
No,
So Allie's gonna use another point of petrichor. Your exhaustion is now entirely gone, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
yeah,
As my exhaustion is gone, I'm gonna like rush up towards him, not get too close.
yeah.
But
The weird thing is like he's standing in front of the wormhole, and it's not sucking him in like it did the other guy.
Hello?
hi,
Hi.
where does this go? Do you know what this is? Where did you come from? Do you understand what our language is? If not, I have other options.
You asked a lot of questions. I appreciate that.
Nikki just nods
Yeah,
really
that-
excitedly
And
about
he's
that.
speaking in common, like very fluently. Goes, "Whose is this?" And he lifts up the spy fly. Oh,
that's mine. That's mine.
he hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Kiki floats down so she can actually.
Yeah,
She's-
Here you
She
go.
floats down so she can take it. She's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you."
Yeah, no, this fell on my lawn, and I, didn't want. I figured it was somebody's.
Your lawn.
Lawn?
Mhm.
Where's
Lawn? Where's your lawn?
Oh, that's a complicated question that would require a long time to answer it.
Does
Kiki
this
sits
look
down.
like the person that Allie saw in the brief moment of
Oh,
like,
it does.
What brief moment?
I'm gonna
So Allie rolled a
what do I roll to
40.
see if I know who this is?
Yeah, make a.
Oh, architect.
Yeah. So, this is the art.
Oh,
you like in meta, you guys would know
the
this is the
Yeah.
architect.
What do I roll to figure out if I know who this is?
Make an intelligence check to see if you can put it together. Just a raw intelligence check.
I
Allie,
thought you were
it's not
referring to
her.
yourself.
Can
Scoot,
I
as like the
try
architect
also?
meaning the DM.
You
I get it.
have no idea what she's thinking about because you didn't see it. Only Allie
No,
saw it.
do I have any kind of identification? Like, is there
Your
any indication
thingies-
of who this is?
You would have
Are you
no
gonna touch
idea.
him with your fingies?
You know
Just
what?
you gotta go
Try
up.
to touch him with your fingies.
I
Scoot,
have
is he exuding any like type of energy? Could I roll a religion
He's
check?
exuding all the energies. Like you
I
feel
have-
divine
I
energy.
have
Yeah.
4
Every
points
energy.
of inspiration. I'm going to use one of them.
This is the man you saw. You don't know who this is,
I
but like you this was the man you saw when you were looking through the worlds and the fabric of being.
Not rolling to see if it was the same person I saw. I was rolling to see if I knew who he was. If
Rob, you have a finger up.
no. Sorry, Kate can finish first.
So you
my finger's up in character.
This is a being that I won't make you expend the point of critspiration, but like this is a being that most people don't know. This is like a fifth dimensional being. Like this is
Right.
above God. So like
that's why I was asking, what should I roll to see if I know who this is?
I don't
didn't
know
know
if
if
there
it was
is a roll that you're going to do, but don't spend the critspiration.
That's what I was asking. Is there a roll I could do that would let me know if I know who this is? And the answer is no, there is not.
No, but it's the same guy that you saw before. That warned you about the wormhole.
You were the one who warned me that this was happening.
Oh yeah. No, who did this?
You're not being sucked in. Sorry, me. I think possibly it might have been a joint effort.
You're the chaos being, aren't you?
Being less so. Chaos Mage. I uncovered some text recently about some old sort of pre-modern magic techniques. Hasn't killed me yet. Hurts sometimes. How aren't you getting sucked into that?
Magic, he says, as if that's just the explanation, which sometimes it is. Like
I was gonna say for Nikki, she's like, okay, yeah, totally.
yeah.
Not
Kiki,
bullshit.
your tinkering good. Your tinkering sense is like, not lying, but not saying everything. Like,
Wait, so
Kiki's-
chaos being?
Kiki's like looking at her spy fly to see if it's still functioning or if it's altered.
it
in any
seems
way.
better actually. It
Ooh.
seems cleaner and more efficient.
Oh,
Like this guy gave it an oil change at some point.
oh. Kiki's like, thank you again.
Oh,
Like,
no
she-
problem. It's a very good little piece. That's pretty good. Allie and Tessa make insight checks, please.
23.
Okay.
28.
He, when he says about the spy flight, there's a hint of like you saw a little kid build a really good pine box car all on their own, and he's genuinely proud. He's not being condescending, but like he has that vibe with Kiki, who is literally the smartest being that you know. And you two pick up on that. You're like, okay, he's not being a dick. He's just like, oh, you did a super good job with this. But you're like, I've heard that from mom and dad before.
So, if you have the kind of magic that lets you not get sucked into this thing, and the kind of magic that lets you know that it came into existence in the first place and warned me, which, thank you, so that I could warn people who might be able to do something about it. Do you know what to do about it?
Yeah, I can fix this. That's why I'm here, because this shouldn't have happened here.
Is there anything specific that I should avoid doing in the future? I feel like it's my fault.
Don't do that. And he gestures to the portal like, when reality is already pretty thin, shoving a bunch of chaos into it is not usually a good thing to do.
But it closed the portal.
and it made this.
And then a big hammer.
And you're fixing it.
Yeah, no, the hammer. Who has the hammer?
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was me. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine because this was going to be a lot worse. But you did a very good thing.
Hammer good. Okay.
Hammer is good because this is like. Can I see it?
Hammer good, chaos magic bad when
Yeah.
portal. Okay.
He wants to see it.
He just wants to look at it.
You can look at it. And Tessa's just like, I don't know who this guy, this
Ooh,
weird
that's
fucking
true.
guy popping
Very
out of
true.
a crazy
Very
wormhole wants to
true.
steal my artifact weapon.
He doesn't even have hot dogs to offer you.
Doesn't even have hot dogs, so that's a no deal. He can look at it, but he can't touch it.
He's like, yeah, he's not going to touch it. He goes, okay. Oh, okay, that's what you
We
have.
can go
Cool.
through an entire dungeon with like little ice goblins giving us pie to lose it now.
Are you telling him that in character?
Yes.
giving us pie.
okay.
You mean throwing pies at us?
Well, I mean, throwing, yes, and they were
Giving
delicious.
with enthusiasm.
Aggressively giving us pies.
No, because this is pretty much like he tells you it's like this is like functionally like a nullification hammer.
Yeah, that's what she said. It doesn't, it's not gonna take down a god, but it will deal with crazy magic bullshit.
I mean,
And I thought this might have been that moment.
do you want it to
Do what?
like fuck up a god?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Kiki's like, no, but a druid though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, there's also the one he's working for.
Oh,
yeah, if it can kill the god, it can kill like Mr.
Well, it
Whiny Pants
won't-
Druid.
That's true. That's
It
true.
won't kill the god. It'll just make them not. It'll really fuck up their steeds,
Fine.
if you will.
Kill's not a verb that really applies to gods.
Yeah.
If that is something you could do, and I don't have to sell my soul for it, by all
Oh,
means.
good lord!
There's some weird shit happening lately.
All right, here, give me the hammer.
That's doesn't want to give it over. She's like, hold on, I'm gonna roll. Let's roll for it.
Yeah.
Nope, she hands it over.
Okay.
You know what? On second thought, I totally trust this guy.
He takes it.
He's
and
He's
you
helping you to be able to take out a god. So
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
see him
"Fine."
take
So
out
he
it.
says.
You see him basically pull out a tuning fork.
You really
And-
think someone would do that? Step out of a wormhole and tell lies?
It's a fairy gate.
And
Oh wait,
he,
they can't tell lies.
He hits it with the tuning fork, and you hear the sound, and it Ali sounds like celestial almost. And then the hammer begins to ring in the same frequency. With that shouldn't be happening. That's not how hammers work. And he goes, "Okay, cool." And he puts the tuning fork away. And he goes, "All right, there's a lady in there, right, Pam?
Yeah, she's a very nice lady.
Yeah, she's now the only one in there. I sort of unmade the demon. He didn't seem like a nice person. And
Wait,
then,
did he go? You mean you sent him back to hell?
No, I unmade him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
Thank
then
you.
you can-
He was kind of a dick.
Yeah, and the Fae guy didn't seem that bad, so I just sent him back. And then I took a good chunk of his power to teach him a lesson. But I gave that to Pam. Because she seemed
Oh.
cool.
She is very cool.
Yeah.
She helps me smash things.
Yeah. I also gave Pam like a physical form, so she doesn't have to be in the hammer the whole time.
Oh, neat. Sorry
Sorry if I should have asked you before I did that. I'm very sorry.
That's okay. So now Pam can get to explore the hot springs, and I feel like she needs a break.
Yeah, she
a
can't
big day.
He can't go that far from the hammer because her soul is pretty like entwined in it. But like she can at least like, eat. Like, she doesn't have to eat, but she can, and like have
What
a
are
bath.
you?
That's a complex question. I think. Thank you for asking it. But anyway, I think she'll have a real good, much better time now. But again, if you whap like a god with this, you're gonna stun them pretty hard. Again, killing them, like your wizard said, is not really an option. But you're gonna this would be the same depending on the god. If you got like one of them secrety tricksy boys or gals or thems, it would be like hitting your wizard with the hammer. It's gonna hurt them a bunch. You may not kill
So
them.
if it were to go up against an asshole druid, let's say, not a god.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna do a bunch of damage to him.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. That's really useful. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna
Is
go
there
ahead.
anything I can offer you?
I smell baked goods.
hang
I was
on.
gonna-
Tessa does pull out a mixed bag because she's like, you know what? She's rummaging in there. It's like she pulls out like a bag of like mixed cookies and also some doshnesses.
Mhm.
She's like, you know what? He needs a little bit of everything. It's not just the
Oh,
cookies.
thank you.
and
And yeah, the missus will love this. All right. So thank you all for, being out there and keeping the world spinning. We really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your existence. And I'm going to, sorry?
You said we really appreciate you guys keeping existence spinning. Who's
Oh
the
yeah,
we?
me and my missus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we meet her?
No, she's very busy. I'm sorry.
Oh. Kiki's like,
Can
tell her we
we-
said hi.
Oh, I will. And she's going to love these baked goods.
again.
I don't think that's loud.
Before you go, can you teach me what to do with these?
Don't do them again.
Ah.
Kiki's like, can you sign my notebook?
Yeah, he'll sign them.
Kiki's geeked out a little
What
bit.
does he
It's like,
sign?
this person is being just like whipped around so much magic. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of this like singularity. Oh, I just upped Tessa's hammer to like god stunning level. She's like,
Didn't it MED?
Yeah.
You know.
He signs it architect.
oh, nice to meet you.
Yep.
Kiki
Do you
does
build
unconsciously
houses?
does a little bow.
Yeah, I do that. That is the thing I do.
Are there other chaos? Am I not human anymore?
No, you're human, dear.
Okay. Are there other
But you'll always
anything
be
else
you, and that's the
do
important
this?
thing.
chaos? Nikki's just gonna keep asking questions until he leaves. Just
Yeah, and he's going to do that like he's backing up towards the portal. Like, look, there's lots of beings of chaos, dear. Like, there just are. There's just a buttload of them out there. Some of them want to consume all your souls.
Are there any nice ones I can learn from? Do they write books?
Some of them in blood, but I don't know if you want to read those. And
I'll read those?
Thrax is like, no. He's already behind you, like,
Back the fuck up.
Nikki's putting on her magic specs that help protect her against like curse objects, and so she's like, I'm ready.
I guess just think of it this way, though. Chaos isn't inherently bad. It might be jarring, but it's just bad. But you got to be
Yeah, it
careful.
juices me up good.
Right, but remember, you don't really have like a control of the effect, and then he just threw the portal, and then it's almost like there's like it just comes together, and then into space, and it's gone.
That just happened.
Yep.
Pretty sure, yeah.
You sure that didn't spew like I don't know, a hallucinogenic drug or something?
I don't know how
I
to
do,
do
and those don't
that.
affect me anymore.
That's true. Okay.
Boring.
So at this point, Rhett will come down the stairs, kind of looking around, like, "Kids, you all right?"
We met
Yes.
a being.
Oh,
We killed the portal.
good. All right, mission accomplished.
How'd the rest of it go? How's the town?
You know anyone named Architect?
Red Strigonic eyes go wide for a second. He's like, "One more time."
I don't know how it's pronounced. Architect?
Kiki looks at her notebook. Architect, comma the. It's just like.
Yeah, he pointed out
Both
what was turning into
capitalized.
a wormhole, and then he got rid of it.
Wormhole.
It's not here anymore. It's fine.
I put too much chaos magic in the portal. He said not to do that anymore, and he seems to know what he's
Why
talking
would you
about.
do
Nikki, I
that?
think the too much amount of chaos magic in the portal was technically any amount of chaos magic in the portal as like a point of order here.
Nikki like stops and like thinks, like clearly like replaying the conversation in her mind. Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're not going to talk about any of this, okay? Well, I'm not going to, because this is a lot of paperwork for me, and this is like nerd paperwork, and I'm not a nerd.
Nikki perks up.
Yeah. Who talked to the architect? All of you?
We all
did.
raised our
Yeah.
hands. Yeah.
He was here for like a solid 5 minutes.
Where was he standing?
Kind of gesture
Yeah,
over
he
there.
goes over. Huh. And you look down, and where he was walking around and standing, the rock is the same type of crystal that they use to like power airships. Like his footsteps are those things. And that's like, okay.
Kiki, do you have chisels with you?
No, he says.
He
I'm sure
starts
you
opening a
do,
booth like
but
that.
like, I know you do, but you're not taking these. I don't trust you.
You shouldn't.
I won't.
Trust him. He made my
It's the right
hammer more
choice.
powerful.
No, I know. We like him. So,
I make bad decisions.
and Thrax just nods solemnly behind you. And even Bosco is also nodding solemnly behind you.
Is it just like it's embedded in the ground? In the ground has become crystals?
It is what it seems to be. He's not advising you don't touch this.
Is there any like other scattered crystal around that's not embedded in
All
rock?
seems to be embedded in the ground, except for Tessa's hammer, which now at the very top of it seems to have one of them.
Hit the hammer at the ground.
Do you do that?
No,
Okay.
I want to break it.
Okay. Look, head back up. We're going to get you folks some sleep. And then I think Warlord might come talk to you. Maybe with his
How's the
wife.
rest of the town? Were they able to fight off?
Yeah, no, it's good. They, they fought real well. There's a couple of wounded around, but we're taking care of them now. But like, they beat the you got to see like all the like a bunch of geckos just fucking swarmed a Famodian. It was
Nice.
it was kind of awesome. Like it was like Piranha going after a
I'm so proud.
yeah. And
Were
like,
any of them on flying carpets?
no, a bunch were, and like this one just kept firing arrows and just scoring eyeballs. Like it was his job. I think it might have been. It was rad. And then there was this little guy in a little hat with a cross on it that took the commander kind of head on with another one. With the gecko was with him. He had a pumpkin, some sort of fruit on his head. And they like it was
Would
weird.
you not?
The little guy with the melon on his head just kneecapped him. Oh, that was ridiculous. And then the little guy had this mace with it looked like a healer. Just boom, skull in. It was nuts.
Stop licking my dice. God damn it.
Blessing them with good luck.
Nah, I got him.
Take all the help you can get, Deb. So, I think we're gonna get you folks out of here for some R&R, and I think the Warlord and his wife are gonna want to talk to you after this particular
Oh my
incident.
god, you're fat.
And on that
Deb's
note,
talking to her dog. Listeners.
and on
I
that
am in
note,
fact talking to my dog.
I think we're gonna end for tonight because now a dog is here. We're not gonna get anything else done. But we'll figure out, this stuff and our next steps for the Gaffers next time on Ryam. So thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all next week.